my.
To the NBA2K16. It's Houston taking on Toronto.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Chris Douglas-Roberts. Anderson is out there with Terry. Then there's Perry Jones. And it's Black.
Ooh, me, oh my. I'm a classic, man. I'm a classic, man.
In at the 5, down low.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Kicks it out to Terry. Kept alive on the wing, Douglas-Roberts. Terry dishes to Black. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
So it's Toronto now. It's a three-point game. The pass to Rozier. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. And Shumpert kicks to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Terry outside. And Jones over to help. There's the lob to the hoop. Fast break. Here we go.
Look at that shit.
Here's Jones.
Look at that shit.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, Perry Jones.
And that one falls for Jones. Nicholson's checked in for Perry Jones. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's Houston on the break. A nice shot by Anderson.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Jones. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Jones has got 6.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And yes, sir, that one
Exactly.
drops.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Making him go to the line.
At the line for 2.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Okay.
Free throw good. Shumpert.
Okay.
Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Houston shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Anderson. Here's Rozier. Shumpert passes to Rozier. Kicks to Powell. Outside Shumpert. Takes a 3. Nicholson grabs the board. And it's Houston's ball. Houston moving the ball around. Black dishes to Douglas Roberts. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Shumpert passes to Rozier.
Get you out of here.
That's good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Now here's Terry. He's guarded close. Passes it to Black. And Terry up top. To the middle. Shumpert with some nice D. Fast break Toronto. On up the court. And the basket by Rozier.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Terry kicks to Nicholson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played. You envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Lewis dishes to Brown.
Ain't gonna work, bro.
Feeds to Douglas Roberts.
That shit is not gonna work.
6. To the paint. Here's Lewis.
That's it, man.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lewis has got his first points of the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Stolen by Terry. Here's Black. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Black's got 5 now. So it's Toronto now. Mejri. Terry covering. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And the basket by Douglas Roberts. Douglas Roberts has got his second bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Terry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's the three. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Andrew Nicholson out there with Chris Douglas Roberts. And there's Terry. And there's Anderson. And it's Black in the center position. Brown, good. The wide open look here for Terry. Kept alive by Houston. And Brown over to help. Douglas Roberts pass to Terry. And it's Terry again missing. Pass to Douglas Roberts. Fires for three. And that one's good. Douglas Roberts has got the lead up to three now for Houston.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Yeah.
That's
Douglas
two straight
Roberts.
quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And it's Brown missing. Houston leading by 6. Here's Nicholson. Another shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Some changes for Toronto. Grant, he's checked in for Jones. Mon Shumpert is coming for Markel Brown. And it's Rozier in for Lorenzo Brown. And here's Anderson from the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And it's an 11-point Houston lead. Toronto calls timeout.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Robinson's checked in for Toronto. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Powell. That one's off. Still out of sync.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
Inside.
Keep on playing
Franklin with the steal. Cunningham kicks to Jefferson. The teardrop fall.
Who farted? Who farted? Me up out this league. Me and Benji's motherfucker. I get it out the mud. Yeah, yeah. I get it out the mud. Hey, yeah, yeah. I get it out the mud. Yeah, yeah. I ain't putting no line up together yet. That's a lie. I ain't gonna lie. That boy Tyreek moving up in the game. Tyreek Blizzard. Ah.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It'll be the visiting team and Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. We've got Haslam. Kyrie Irving is out there with Powell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. George dishes to Irving. Good D by Matthews.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in.
And Cousins throws it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Powell.
Get out of here.
And
He ain't gonna come in here.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Howard. Gets to the ring for 2 with the D all over him. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Cousins inside. Covered by Irving. And Cousins gets the hold.
Good shots, gentlemen. 2.
Foul.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off.
Dwight Howard. At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
They got all freebies.
About a minute and a half through the
They
first
got all
quarter.
motherfucking freebies. Oh, shit.
Here's Cousins.
Ugh.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Craig. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Here's Powell. They set the screen.
Get you out of here.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Carroll. Cousins, the pass to Carroll. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The shot's good from Irving.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Now here's Towns. Shot from the low
Get
block.
out of here.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man. And up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Howard with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Now here's Sessions. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Matthews gets it to go.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The drive by Green.
Get out of here.
Here's Towns.
Get out of here, man.
Rebounded by Howard.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Over to the wing. Here's Sessions. The pass to Howard. Tries from 10. Joseph with the rebound. Outside, Green. Gets it off. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The away team leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
They've got Paul George. Taj Gibson is out there with Muscala. And it's Crawford. And it's Irving in at the point.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Here's Crawford. Shot is off. And Houston the other way now. And Matthews kicks to Sessions. And some nice passing there by Houston. Now here's Howard. Guarded closer. No good. Excellent D there from George. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Crawford with the ball. Matthews covering. Here's Muscala. And stolen by Cousins. Carroll, no one around him. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's Sessions. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good from Howard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And he gets it to go. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And the technical free throw is good. Dion Waiters checked in for George. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Powell kicks to Haslett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And Cousins kicks to Sessions. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And that one's good. Waiters got his first basket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Howard. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Cousins. Tony Snell comes in for Damari Carroll. Allen's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Drew Holiday in for Sessions. Good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that and force them to beat you over the top.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to you. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
11 feet away, and it's Noel missing. Houston trails by 7. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Black's checked in for Houston. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Noel. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Green dishes to Waiters. Black grabs the board.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
The kick out to Holiday. Good on the three-point shot. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Waiters passes to Noel. Back to Waiters. There's a screen by Noel. Green inside the three-point line.
That defense, nigga.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Let's go.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The away team, they're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Some great work by Howard. 12 points. And when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him, for those of you that are into analytics. That stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
They got Tony Allen. Young is up there with Tony Snell. Then it's Holiday. And it's Black in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Snell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Houston
move like a snail.
To the free throw line tonight.
Move like a
and
snail.
He knocks down the first one. And so Snell nails both of them. Irving against Holiday. Irving attacking. Pass to Powell. Kicks to Haslam. And he gets it to go.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Now here is Holiday. Dishes it to Black. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, and I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Checks in for time. Irving with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Powell kicks to George. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Houston goes by 3. Young dishes to Black. Allen gets to Howard. Lets it go. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got 10 points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Holiday goes in. Some solid defense there from Irving. Stolen away. Defeat the snap. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Irving for 3. Noel against Howard. And Noel throws it down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Sessions kicks to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. Powell inside. Carroll covering. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 7 points. Another miss by Houston.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. If he's taking shots like that.
Bullshit out here.
Heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that.
And the rejection by Noel.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Matthews passes to Cousins. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
It really looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Carroll for 3.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Clarkson, tough offensive.
God damn, dog. These niggas.
The basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
.20 seconds left in the third. Irving attacking. And that one's good.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Beverly. That's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Irving. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The away team leading by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back in this short break. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Taj Gibson is out. There are Towns. And it's Crawford. Then it's Green. And it's Green in at the one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
And Beverly kicks to Matthews. Back to Beverly. Crawford with the steal. He dishes it to Gibson. On the wing, Green. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's the three. Feeds it to Howard. Beverly dishes to Howard. Back to Beverly. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now. Maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And let's get this update now from Doris Brooks across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And Cousins gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Has on the screen. Here's Pop. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. Matthews leading the charge. The shot by Carroll, no good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Crawford, no up. Houston trails by 15. Matthews, no good. Crawford drives in. Outside for George. Now the dish to Powell. George with the ball. Matthews covering. Pass it to Towns. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here's Houston. Matthews. From beyond the arc and then some.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing the three.
Houston now, time running out. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Carroll kicks to Cousins. Matthews goes in. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Wesley Matthews. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Crawford passes to George. Down low. Looking to end the drought. On the jam by Udonis Haslem.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now, here's Beverly. Here's Cousins. And you can kind of hit one of the line with a chance to make it 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kyrie Irving's checks in for Jamal Crawford.
And it's still a close game, Wayne, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think. Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Here's Irving following the score by Houston. He kicks it to Haslem. And now Beverly.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for foul.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And the shot is good.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Cousins. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance here, but couldn't get it to go. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Here's Joseph. Misses. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visiting team and Houston.
White jersey. Bitch, you are not at home. Y'all niggas are fucking absent mind.
Tip off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. We've got DeRozan. Nash out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Gallinari in the pivot spot, manning the middle. The three-pointer is right on target.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here is Holiday. He kicks it to Howard. Hook shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Nash, the pass to going up.
Look at that motherfucking shit.
Howard with the
You
steal.
can take that little bitch out the middle.
Inside. And Matthews kicks to Cousins. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pushing it up. That's good from Nash on the assist from DeRozan.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here is Holiday. There's the pass to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
That's tipped. Nash kicks to Gallinari. Back to Nash. And it's Wade penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Fuck out of here,
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Nash with no one around. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Gallinari. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gallinari's got 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Collison, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And stolen by...
Yeah, I'm finna put a grief report on this nigga. This nigga making the game lag. Got you, little bitch. You wanna motherfucking play that game, bitch? I got you. Nah, keep doing your thing. Don't be a pussy. Keep making the game lag. Get your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna get your motherfucking ass straight up. Can't hear you, pussy.
Outlaw. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively. And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Richardson Richardson missing
Nigga
again.
name, Black Hammer.
You know what? Those are shots
whatever.
you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a
Right
possession.
now on my app.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Once again, Team Dancers.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter.
485.
Outside Holiday. Another miss by Houston. And here's Nash outside. Tries yet again. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Fry. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Here's Matthews. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to show the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And here is Howard. After Dwayne Wade hitting the three.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, as well as they're playing at both ends. I look for this lead to get even larger. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Cousins. And released it in time. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The 76ers, they lead by 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Tony Douglas out there with Barbosa. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Travis Outlaw. And it's Sanders in at the 4 spot. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
They get it back. Here's Howard. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And, Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lets it go. Another miss by Holiday.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Tries again. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. The visitors with the ball. Fry dishes to Gallinari.
Good shot here.
Knocks it away. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Cousins.
cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Gallinari with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. DeRozan passes to Nash. Back to DeRozan. And Gallinari kicks to Fry. And there's the feed to Nash. Dishes it to Gallinari. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to Allen. He dishes it to Black. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, Tarek Black. At the line for 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's DeRozan. Excellent D there from Allen.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Nash gets the Fry. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Fry.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Knocks it loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Gonna put another one on there. Stand there.
On defense, the visitors. It's a 10-point game. Allen, that's good. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Rosen dishes to Nash. Pass to Gallinari. Nash outside. Feeds it to Fry. 4 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fry's got 9.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Beverly. Kicks it out to Allen. .111 left in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. .109 left to play here in the half. Black. The shot will not go. Nice D from DeRozan. And it's Wade penetrating. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Beverly. Snell. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. Steele leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Nash, the pass to Gallinari. And he gets it to go. And that's now 7 points for Dwayne Wade. Black in the post. Gallinari covering. Young with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Wade. Gallinari's got 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Fry.
Good shot here.
No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so... And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Gallinari. He's got 11 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Tony Snell is out there with Young. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Allen. And it's Black in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Gallinari. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
Here's Fry. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Tariq Black. Cousins comes in for Thaddeus Young. Corey Brewer's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Matthews in for Allen. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Houston trails by 13. Matthews with it. Wade picks him up. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Brewer. DeRozan defending. And stolen by Fry. And finished off by DeRozan.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Matthews. And it's Matthews
Backcourt,
again missing. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Another miss by Houston. And Fry kicks to Nash. There's the dish to Wade. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And that's 10 points for Wade.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Beverly's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The drive by Wade. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Offline with his 3. Houston trails by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Now here's Nash. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Fry. 6 on the shot clock. Nash dishes to DeRozan. No good. And Houston the other way now.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the paint. Here's Brewer. No good, unable to end this run.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Howard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? And good on the basket. Book it.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Black's checked in for Howard. Young comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Tony Snell's checked in for Corey Brewer. And Tony Allen subbed in for Matthews.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
That's your fault, my nigga.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Down low. Here's Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Check out the game for Fry. He's got 11 points and a block.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And he's good on the second. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Beverly, the pass to Black. But they'll recover it. And stolen by Nash. Wade for three. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Houston trails by 19. The good-looking shot from the wing. Allen's got 7. Nash gets to DeRozan. To the inside. And the pass to Fry. Shoots the three. Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Allen for the three. And as we end the third quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Houston trails by 17. D-Wade out there with Nash. Then there's Channing Frye. Then there's Gallinari. And it's DeRozan in the small forward. And that one's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's Gallinari missing.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Allen, that's good. And here's Nash. Wade outside. He feeds it to Gallinari. DeRozan dishes to Fry. Kicks it to Gallinari. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Here's Nash. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. We've seen Nash getting it done. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Houston trails by 12. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. DeRozan again. Holiday. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Gets it down to single digits.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And stolen by Fry.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And so here is Houston. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Wade with no one around. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Here's Howard. The kick out to Matthews. Here's Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The free throw drops for Cousins. And Cousins drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
It's in by Howard.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback, so they've got to get it done now. What a terrific feed by Nash.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 10. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you make some adjustments.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Here's DeRozan. Brewer with the steal. And Wade sends it back. Howard, the pass to Brewer. And Howard, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
We've watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 13 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Houston trails by 12. The wide open look here for Holiday. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
So here's Gallinari following the score by Houston.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Holiday against Nash. And Gallinari kicks to Nash. 6 to shoot. Back to Gallinari. Fires from 14. No good. Great D that time from Howard. Matthews, no one around him. Knocks down the trifecta. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fry. Off target with that shot. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
She don't know how to do that, bro. She a valley girl. She don't know how to be. Yeah. She gonna be back, and you look like she gonna be back type shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, shit. I'm just, I just meet you around there. I guess I'm gonna cut the yard. After I get through cutting the yard and clean up and shit, I should be at the house.
Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Toronto and Houston.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Nene is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Derrick Rose. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Jordan in the foul, roaming the paint. Matthews, no good. Thompson outside. Shot is off. Good D by Matthews. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Matthews with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Nene against Cousins. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
On defense, Houston. Barnes dishes to Nene. And it's Houston on the break. Brewers got the ball. The wide open look here for Holiday. Cut the line by Houston. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
At the elbow, it's Matthews. And Holiday kicks to Matthews. Pass to Howard. The shot from the low post is good. Here's Toronto now. Rose kicks to Jordan. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Thompson.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Three for Matthews. That's a miss, his second after two shots. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Howard. And it's blocked by Jordan. Holiday, the pass to Howard. Here's Brewer from outside off the mark.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Holiday with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. The dish to Howard. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Good. Cousins has got 5 now.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Toronto leading by 5. Jackson dishes to Lewis. Oubre, no one around him. No good on the triple.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now Roten following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. Oubre kicks to Lewis. And that one's good. Roten.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Matthews passes to Holiday. Here's Cousins. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cousins has got 7. It's Jackson with the drive. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Howard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, big fella. Throwing it down with a vengeance.
And it's sent back by Howard. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Houston, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Dwight Howard at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Toronto leads by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
So for Toronto right now, we got Rose. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nene. Then it's Jordan. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Here's Howard. The kick out to Holiday. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Holiday's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Houston. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Holiday dishes to Howard. 3 from Matthews. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. And the dunk by Barnes.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And Thompson kicks to Nene. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston trails by 4. From the arc, Barnes grabs the miss. To the middle. From the baseline. Here's Jordan.
Give me that.
And he slams it one-handed.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 3. Rose can't get that one to fall. Matthews against Barnes. Holiday inside the line. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Some changes for Toronto. Brewer comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nene, the screen. Robinson goes in. Thompson passes to Robinson. Out to Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. That one is on Holiday. Bombers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Houston a whole new 5 on the floor. And he's good on the second. Houston trails by 3. And here's Beverly. Nobody near Allen. And it's all evened up. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Beverly trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto leading by 3. Thompson for the triple. Black grabs the board.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Allen dishes to Young. And the
Man,
rebound
come
goes
on.
to
What
Nene.
the fuck you just gonna pull up for?
Nene's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thompson for the triple. And Brewer kicks to Nene. Thompson inside the line. And it's Thompson again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. So it's Toronto now. 6-point lead. It's deflected. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Pass to Young. .34 seconds left to play in the first half. He feeds it to Black. Allen right side. Another miss by Houston.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
Johnson gets the bucket.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Allen kicks to Black. No good on that last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Toronto ahead. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The second half just about to get going here.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He has 11 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Houston. Howard is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Brewer. Then it's Holiday. And it's Matthews in a shooting guard.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Toronto leading by 11. Rose attacking. And stolen by Cousins. Now the feed to Holiday. Brewer passes to Cousins. And that one's good. Cousins has got 9.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Passed in an A. Over in the corner, Barnes. They get the rebound. Jordan. Thompson with it. Matthews covering. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Brewer with the steal. And Cousins gets to Holiday. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Fast break, Toronto. Holiday with the park. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And Toronto making a change here. Brewers check in. Holiday attacking. Kicks to Howard. Back to Holiday. Lots of room. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Rose passes to Jordan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Oubre's checked in for Jordan. And the second free throw, good. Toronto leading by 8. Here's Rose. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Down low. Cousins throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Nene into the lane. Got a piece of it.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. Nerlens Noel checks in for Toronto. Toronto leading by 9. Left side Rose. Oubre. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Some changes for Toronto. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Tony Roten comes in for Brewer. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rose. Young dishes to Black. No luck. And Toronto will come the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Houston trails by 12. And Young kicks to Snell. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Noel's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Right wing. Oubre passes to Noel. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Roten dishes to Lewis. Black grabs the board.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Some changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Klay Thompson in for Roten. Offensive rebound. Johnson kicks to Thompson. Goes back up. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Checking in for the Toronto team.
9 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And Beverly kicks to Allen. Up in time. And the release was before the buzzer. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Toronto ahead, up by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Toronto leading by 9. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. We've got Thompson. Jordan is up there with Johnson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. From about 19 feet. The rebound by Johnson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Toronto also making a switch. Nene is checked in. Holiday, the pass to Cousins. That's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Barnes.
That's it, man.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man. And
Toronto leads by 10.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And Rose throws it down hard.
Those are the kinds of plays that win you games. I mean, really savvy D, and give them credit for looking to go straight up court with it. No hesitation.
And that could be the KO right there.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And so here is Houston. A 12-point game. 6 to shoot. Here's Brewer.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. and he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And slam dunk by Nene.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Holiday dishes to Matthews. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Thompson for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their
He
weakness
gonna
to this
jog
point in
back
the
down
game,
court.
but they're still alive. Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves a no simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
That, to me, is a statement.
Thompson for 3. And that one's good. And Toronto leads by 12.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
The kick out to Matthews. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And Toronto making a change. Jackson's checked in. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Brewer kicks to Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Houston trails by 12. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. The drive by Cousins. Here's Howard. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. 13 points and also a block shot.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Toronto.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for DeAndre Jordan. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Stolen by Nene.
You know what the fuck they want to do.
Thompson outside. Launches a 3. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a...
More changes, man. More changes.